It is time for more Minecraft Bingo. I'm on my own looking at this week's practice seed 345846, which I am going to try to blind blackout, and I have lots of blind blackout practice of late. I think I counted 35 iron on this card. It usually bodes well when there's a high iron count. Card is usually pretty straightforward. There are 3 diamonds. We do need a jungle. The TNT cart is maybe a little bit unusual or kind of out of the way in terms of things that we need. And this is a boats week on the seeds, and so I can go ahead and grab myself a free boat to save me a little bit of time. And so I will do that momentarily, and we'll get started. And it looks like we'll be able to get our spruce sapling from right here, right off the bat, which is also nice. And so let's just go ahead and punch our way into this tree right here to get things started. There are a couple of bits of leather. I think I need 12 sugarcane in this card, which means I should be looking for sugarcane from right off the bat. And I saw some sheep nearby, and so that's probably going to be my initial food source. Need to make sure I get my food, and then have to make some choices about how much traveling to look for a jungle I want to do at the beginning versus just trying to hop down into a cave. Doesn't look like I need mushroom stew on this card. I'm going to come back and get the sapling. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to come back and get the sapling, since I tend to forget. But before I do that, let's get some stone tools going. And let's also kill a few of these sheep and get some delicious mutton cooking up in a furnace. So that is the plan to get things started. I had a disastrous, it was yesterday in Brian Real Lifetime that I recorded the 25-minute challenge for this week, where I think I ended up with a final score of 13, which is like by far, you know what, since I've got some extra, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 axes right off the bat. I'm going to do this. 1, 2, and that. Doot, doot, doot. Seems like I always need an extra axe in these challenges, so we'll go ahead and make it right at the start. Yeah, one of my worst performances in possibly ever. And I kind of like wasn't feeling in a great state like before I got started recording that. And yeah, it went poorly. I think I slept well last night, and in general, like, I'm feeling good going into this one, and so I hope that those feelings will translate into gameplay in a way that benefits me, but only time will tell. We do need gray dye, so that's why I just grabbed that. We did get our sapling, so we've got an item already. Our food should be cooking up, and I see a desert over there, which will have some things that we'll need after we get iron, and so I want to look for some iron probably first. And while I'm looking in a furnace, I should always try to organize my inventory and hotbar as best I can, and I just need more wood. So let's get that while the food is cooking. Alright, those fell into my inventory, which is great, and I guess I do want blocks on the bar for the moment, and that is sufficiently well cooked. We can cook up the rest later. Alright, let's see if we can find any kind of cave to dive into down here. Sure, I'll take some more wool that's in the way. It's not so much the wool, it's the mutton. But I suppose I can cook up the wool if I want to on this card, because, oh, here we go. Caves, caves, caves. All kinds of juicy caves. Let's see. I do need a lot of iron on this card, so I'm going to grab a lot of coal here at the start to make sure we have a good bit of it for smelting, and let's kind of randomly pick to go this way to start. Doesn't look like this is going to turn out to be profitable. Did I get my flint? I did not. I don't hear any bad guys here, which kind of suggests that there are big cave systems nearby, because otherwise they would have spawned in the darkness down here already, I think. Do I still not have a flint? There we go. Okay, that one is a dead end. So this way there probably is a good cave system is my guess. But if I can get 5 pieces of iron or something, I'd probably be happy for right now, because I could get my milk bucket and my shears to grab the thingy-mahoosit. Alright, that's underwater. Oh, crap, there's a witch who I really don't want to deal with, but there is iron here. Did the witch see me? She did. Alright, we're going to have to deal with her. Please drop something useful. Oh, glass bottles. That was useful. Okay, she just saved me needing to get the glass bottles. And on top of that, I hear what sounds like it could be a spider dungeon nearby. And so I would like to listen and see if the spiders are multiplying. I'm going to wait on food for the moment because it doesn't seem like there's any other monsters in here right now. I guess I could go ahead and eat one just to make sure I'm not on death's door. But yeah, we're going to be poisoned for another 12 seconds. So I'll kind of be sitting around near death's door, in the vicinity of death's door. There we go. Okay, so once I have a chance to eat again, here we go. Alright, I can start getting my food back up. Oh, that's underwater there. And it only sounds like one spider, I think. So let's not worry about the spider right now. Let's go ahead and get another furnace going. And we got all the iron that I need. I want to make a bucket, and I want to make shears right off the bat. And yeah, then I'm feeling good enough about all of that. So let's go ahead, and I will wait a couple seconds here, and I'm happy enough with my hotbar for the moment to go ahead and go traveling with this. And yeah, we are going to go looking for a cow. We can head over to the desert and get the shrub. And let's see if we can see a jungle from out here. And sugarcane. I definitely need to find lots of sugarcane. So those are the things that we are looking for while we are out in the wide world. I see the desert bits I need over there, so I'm just going to quickly look over the horizon here to make sure I don't see anything good before I turn in that direction, and I do see something good. In this case, it pays off. I'm going to be able to get my TNT in here in all likelihood. I'm going to leave the boat there because I plan to come back in this direction. Alright, I don't see any monsters. Not sure why I chose to come in this way. Let's go this way instead. Okay, I need to break this, and then I need to get some TNT. And is more TNT valuable? I don't know that it really is. I can't remember if Enchanted Book was on here. It's not. Okay, I do want the bones, and I do actually need the sand. So let me grab that. Emerald's not on this card. I don't need the gunpowder for the TNT anymore, and there wasn't the other gunpowdery thing, so I can put those back. Spider Eye, I don't believe was on this card. And gold for the clock is great, and there's our golden apple. So that was valuable. It wasn't as valuable as it could have been, but it was still pretty good. And let's come back out this way. And I should update the cards soon. But let's go grab my cactus and shrub over here and cook up some more food and iron. And then probably next thing I'll need to do is try to get my ender pearl. And not sure what else right at the moment. We can keep an eye out for pumpkins still. I don't need the gold anymore from the mesa. And I did not just see a jungle. I got my hopes up there for a second because I thought I saw one. All right, so we're going to get this cooking. Sure, I have other things that are going to get cooking up. I definitely want food cooking. So let's get that. And I just need the one. Yeah, I just need the one of the cacti. So that is enough. We can switch that to iron, and we can turn this into that. And now I could do some inventory management possibly. Yeah, let's do that for a moment. I hear bad guys underneath me, which could be good. And there's also some crafting I can do. It might be a dungeon underneath there. But let's go ahead and craft some of the things that we can craft. I don't need any more gold. I don't need the cactus. And this bucket at this point, until I see a cow, should become a water bucket as just a general utility. And I'm going to need an iron pickaxe. So let's go ahead and make up one of those. And then I think we're at the point to where we need to update the card. Is there anything else I can cook up? There is a redstone repeater, and so I could be cooking that up. And we can just use the wool. And I just need 3 of those. And with the sugarcane, it's going to eventually all need to turn into paper. In case I get the leather, we'll go ahead and do that. All right, let's update the card. And I have the TNT already, which means I don't need the sand or the sandstone. And so even though they're blocks, I'm going to go ahead and throw them out just to clean up the inventory. I'll hold on to the gravel as one other type of block. Ah, this thing. I haven't gotten this thing yet. All right, and then I can throw those out. And I do want to grab this. And so I think we're looking for Enderman. We're looking for leather. I never got clay. Do I see clay right here by any chance? Not immediately, so we'll keep our eye out for clay. Oh, fishing! I can go fishing right now. Not many monsters have spawned. Let's get the fishing done. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop. Alright, and we'll keep our eye out for Enderman while we're fishing. But monsters are just going to start spawning on the surface now. I see some more sugarcane over there, which I definitely need. So sugarcane is something else I need to keep an eye out for. And once I get the Enderman, could I head underground? No, I still need the cows for the milk and the leather. So yeah, and I still need to find a jungle eventually. Okay, and these are not quite the way I like things. And I will need to look for dungeons, and so I am going to make some torches to have on the bar. Yeah, that's all fine now. All right. And I wanted to grab the sugarcane. So I think I have a sense of the things that I need. I do see clay right over here, and so while I see it, let's do some getting while the getting is good. And then I forgot that I heard a bunch of monsters over there in the desert that might have been a dungeon, and I do need a saddle, and I could find pumpkin seeds there. So I'm thinking about running back there to see if it actually was a dungeon. But first, I just want to see if any Endermen are spawning. Doesn't seem like any Endermen are spawning there. Maybe they'll spawn back in the direction that I'm headed. And let's see, we're at 9 items. Yeah, that's not too bad for where we are in the run so far. Alright, a few monsters spawning up here. I'm going to take a risk. Should I take this risk? I don't know that I should, actually, and I actually didn't hear monsters right there at that moment, other than the ones who were on the surface. So let's imagine that there wasn't necessarily a dungeon under there, and let's just continue to look for our Endermen and look for our other biomes that we need. Witches, let's get away from the witches, because they kind of wrecked me last time. And that's cool looking. Formation of land. Ah, I found the jungle. Great. That is another thing crossed off our list. I think we spawned over there, and I'm currently headed to the northwest. So I think basically we're west of spawn. So there's a jungle west of spawn. I'm just making a note of it in case I somehow die. I might be able to find my corpse by knowing where I am, and I'm pretty sure we need both jungle items. And I see the melon directly ahead, so we're going to go for the melons, and the cocoa beans will be easier to find. And then we're still looking for cows, but otherwise we could head downstairs, and since it's nighttime, it might not be a bad idea to head downstairs if we don't see the Enderman. Because we could always get an Enderman on night number 2. Let's try to avoid the skeleton if we can. It's going to be hard, though. Put the melons right there. And I hear more skeletons, so we're just going to keep moving. I see a cocoa bean up here. There we go. Got that item. All right, so now I'm looking for an Enderman or a cave or a pumpkin or a cow. Enderman, cave, pumpkin, cow. All right, sheep, you are not cows. There is more flat area over here where we might see an Enderman. And, oh, there's an Enderman. Alright, I did not successfully look at him. There we go, now I did. Let's sprint over here. This is a great spot for killing him. No other monsters nearby. Flat patch of land. Let's hope we get lucky with the Ender Pearl. We did not. C'est la vie. Don't really have a whole lot of other stuff I could cook up right now, I don't think. I am going to need more food at the rate that this run is going, given how much I had to eat with the witch and things. So let's kill a couple of pigs, since I see them right here. Great. And so I could cook that up. And so let me try to get up to the corner of the desert where I could see a lot of Endermen, potentially. Spider, I don't need you. There's another witch over there who I really don't like. And we're still looking for cows and pumpkins. So I think let's continue to stay on the move for the moment. It looks like there might be a cave system there. I'm not sure. But I definitely need to head underground soon. But I wouldn't mind another shot in Enderman. And I forgot about the fact that I still need a bunch of paper for the map and the book. So let's stop here. I saw some more sugarcane around the corner as well. Ah, boats. It's funny, like, boats are so much better than they used to be, and yet they're still so bad. This game has such a low bar for quality on any individual feature. But you've heard me rant about that a whole lot, so let me try not to do any more of that right at the moment. I see that there's a cave down there as well, underwater. We're going to take one more look for Enderman. Yeah, and I thought I saw a cave right there. Alright. Enderman. Any Enderman. I could always find them underground later. Yeah, alright, so there's the mesa, there's the jungle I came from. Trying to keep myself a little oriented in the world. Let's try heading down here. Oh, gosh. Ah, darn it. Alright, let's do this. Sure, that's fine. I need to eat. And I need to get some more food cooking up. And is there anything else I can cook up? Yes, there is. I could be cooking up this as well. So let's do that. Let's grab all the iron that's around us. And this isn't really a cave, so I don't really want to stay down here. So I think let's go kill the feetsies of these guys. Hey, buddy. You see me? Come over here. Yeah. I'm going to get back out of this cave in just a moment. But first, let's get half of this over here, and half of this over here. And there's still more iron here. And the husk I'm not as worried about. Doing good in terms of the iron. I have a water bucket on me now for when I eventually find a cow later. But yeah, let's get out of this cave and try to find a better cave, is the long and the short of it. And let's get a second bit of that on the bar. And yeah, sure, actually, let's go ahead. I think I have enough to cook those things, just in case. Let's do some of that. I was going to craft this. And at this point, oh, there's iron down here. At this point, I can also get the TNT out of my inventory. I don't see myself using the TNT for anything else. You can use it for exploding trees if you're trying to get an apple in a pinch. It's one of the few other uses I could think of for it. And let's just stack that all into paper. I'm never going to need paper again. And while I'm thinking about things, let's do this. I have a bit more iron. Is there anything else I want to craft right now? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. We still have a minute on the surface where there could be an Enderman, and we need to get out of this cave anyway. So let's get out of this cave, go run back up to the surface, and see if we can find an Enderman. I'm going to kill you so you don't give me the hunger again. And then I'm probably going to need some more food animals again. So our pace kind of slowed down during this night because we didn't get the Enderman. And we didn't find the other surfacey bits that we were looking for. And I think I'm still not seeing Enderman anywhere. So yeah, let me focus on the surface bits now, because I could find an Enderman underground. So if I find a cow, is that everything that I would need from the surface at this point? I could find pumpkin seeds underground as well. So I think yes. So I think we should throw 100% of our effort into a cow, because then we could go underground and finish the run. There is a cave there, but we're looking for a cow. And so cows spawn anywhere there's grass. A mushroom would also work. But I want to focus on grassy areas. And so it seems like I'm about to hop in a boat. Yeah, and try to go find cows that way. Oops, come on. All right. I should switch to using my hotkey to switch to hotbar slot number 1 before I go into my inventory, so that I only have to click 1 again once as I am trying to move it to inventory slot 1 so that I don't accidentally hit 1 twice. Guess what? I found the cows. All right, good news, everybody. All right, you can go away. You can become milk. You guys need to become leather for me, please. There's one piece of leather, there's the other piece of leather, and I wouldn't mind the food as well. So let's take a moment. I'm going to get some food cooking, and I'm going to, get some iron cooking using the wood, I suppose, which means I'm probably going to need a little bit more wood, so let's go ahead and grab that. And then I'm going to craft up the item frame and the book. And I'm going to switch out my axes. Yeah. All right, item frame in the book. Item frame in the book. And you know what? I can make the map right now, too. Because I got this redstone. Was that from witches? Where else would I have gotten the redstone? That's pretty sweet, actually. I still need redstone for the redstone repeater, but it's a bunch of iron. It is the saddle and the pumpkin seeds. Yeah, I think basically underground is now our top destination. I can go ahead and craft the cauldron as well. We're unlikely to find that elsewhere. And I never swapped axes, so let's do that. And these should be turned into planks, so I have plenty of them, and we've got more food. Yep, okay, so now we're headed downstairs into a good cave. So let's go looking for a cave system. All right, and that could include underwater. I don't need extreme hills or any kind of biome. And maybe I should have gotten the boat out, even for this small bit of travel. While I am on the surface, let's keep an eye out for pumpkins, but any kind of cave, we are headed downstairs and trying to get a cave down to diamond level. Are you a cave? No, you are not. And if we hear a dungeon, we also, since we need the saddle, that is the thing. And if we see another structure that would give us the saddle, that would be okay too. So many cows over here. Guess what? Here's a cave of some description. Looks like it might just be a surface cave. But I do also hear what sounds like it could be a dungeon. It sounds like it's somewhere over in this direction, I think. Could just be a cave full of monsters too. But caves are good. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to take a risk. Okay. That was not bad. There's more monsters. Okay. Let's try to fend them off one at a time, please. All right. And it does sound like a spider dungeon to me over there, actually. So, let's hope for that. Hey. Alright, that was a much better skeleton attack there. Oh, crap. Yeah. I barely saw him out of the corner of my eye. But I'm glad that I did. Okay. There's definitely a spider dungeon there, so we have to go there to try to find the dungeony bits. Even though it looks like there's a much better cave over in this direction. Yeah, there's the spider spawner. I see it. Even though it's going to let the spider in. Let me do that. Can't get a better look. Alright, and I'm going to need the health. And I've got... Oops, hey. Oh, crap! How did I... I thought I set down the torch. Alright, that was an inventory problem. Alright, we have some light in there anyway. I'm pretty sure there was a chest. But now there's also a furnace. Alright, I'm going through all my food here. Trying to get into this stupid spider dungeon. There we go. Okay, it's lit at least. There's still a bunch of bad guys to kill. Okay. Oh boy. Kind of making a mess of this. Alright, we got our saddle, we got our pumpkin seeds. That's everything that we needed. I could make another furnace. Let's not worry about that. Let's get moving. That was actually super duper terrific. We do still need iron. I don't remember how much iron we need. It looks like 11 maybe, I think. And I would love to make a bucket as well, actually. And do we have any coal around here? I don't see it right at the moment. And I do have a lot of wood. Right, I can switch to those as blocks in the bar. And there was something else I wanted to do. I can clean up my inventory for a moment here. I don't need that, or 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 that. That's good enough for now. And I want to craft a bucket so that I can grab this water. And I can also item repair this. And then we're headed downwards. And the ender pearl is still going to be dodgy, but let's go ahead and make sure that we get our redstone and diamonds. Okay, redstone and diamonds, priority 1. Ender pearl, priority 2. And we don't really need dungeons anymore. And I might have enough iron at this point already. And since this cave appears to be ending, we're at level 28 already. And we're 26 minutes. If we get lucky, we could get a good score here. Oh, I hear the lava. I'm at 16 now. So rather than fall into it with a water bucket, I will dig a little bit more carefully. Not a ton more carefully, but a little bit. Here's our redstone. That'll be enough for the redstone repeater, which is all we need. And I think this way looks more promising for diamonds. But we definitely found a good cave system to try to find diamonds. Let's hope that our try is a try not, and we will do rather than try. Okay, wrong blue rock there. Hey, don't push me into bad places. Can I see any more cave over here? I hear a bunch of zombies above me, which doesn't make me happy. Sounds kind of dungeon-like, and I don't need that right now. Thought I saw purple particles here for a second. Think I'm making that up. But an Enderman would be pretty sweet. Here are some zombies. Got more cave down to the diamond level. Let's try to focus. Oh boy. This is not going to go well. Okay, it didn't go as badly as I thought it would. Let's do this. Alright. I don't think they can get me right now. And yeah, I don't think they can get me right now is kind of the long and the short of it. And so if they can't, then I'm okay, so long as I can just kind of move in a different direction. Yeah, I did successfully close this off, I believe. Let's do that, just to be extra sure. Alright, I do think there was probably a dungeon somewhere around there, even though I didn't actually see it. Alright. So, we need diamonds. And there's definitely some kind of cave over in this direction. Oh, it's a spider dungeon. That is a skeleton suffocating, not being on fire that we just heard. So the spider dungeon would have to be connected to a cave, and it looks like it's right here. Alright, hey spider dungeon, where are you at? Here you I will go ahead and break that open just because it's going to connect to some kind of cave system that we might be able to use here in a minute. Since it's spiders, I think I can do this without placing a torch, yeah. And I will kill off a few of them, and then we can find the cave system this was connected to and see if it heads back down to the diamond level. Alright. And I prefer to have food on the bar here, and I don't mind those. Okay. There is still another spider. That's fine. This cave does look like it might go places. I already have my redstone. Yeah, I don't need anything. I already said that. Alright. This way is going back up, so that's no good. This way looks like it's going back up over there. How about this way? This way is also going back up. Yeah, okay, not good. So none of those were kind of promising to get me back down to the diamond level, and so I think what I'm going to do is go back down here where I'm at the diamond level. The cave I came from was kind of big and open and just had a bunch of zombies. Would they have despawned at all by now? And I do still need to find the Enderman too. Let's not forget about that. Let's do this, actually. Here's what I'm going to do. In this nice open area, I'm going to get the rest of my iron cooking so that I can make the rest of the things that I need. And I think I still don't have enough iron. So I need to get at least one more piece, I think. But let's do a little bit of branch mining in this direction, mostly in the hope that it will despawn the bad guys who are in the cave that I came from that's behind me. And then if we do find the diamonds, great. Hey, guess what? Great. And I will... Do I want a diamond axe? I think I might want a diamond axe. That was an 8 vein. Wow. Those are rarity. I don't think I actually need that, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, let's craft up one diamond axe, and then do I want a diamond pick? I think I want the diamond axe, honestly, to fight with. And then let's grab this, and I can make the rails. And I still need a hopper, and I never grabbed a chest, but we do have plenty of wood, so let's go ahead and make the chest so we'll be ready for the hopper. And I guess since I just have the diamonds, I might as well make a diamond shovel. And at this point, I need one piece of iron. I need the redstone repeater. I've forgotten about the redstone repeater like a million times now. So let's make the redstone repeater. And then I think there's just 2 items left. One of them's made of iron and one of them's an ender pearl. Yes. All right. And we don't have enough iron just yet, but we almost do. And yeah, we could actually... I guess upstairs wouldn't help. Okay, there are a bunch of zombies here still. Hey, crazy zombies. You guys still over here? Trying to wreck my face. Okay, there's iron. So yeah, unfortunately it's daytime again, so the best place to find an Enderman is going to be in a cave. That's all the iron I'm going to need. If we can stay in caves. Any Enderman? Enderman? I hear an Enderman. I hear an Enderman somewhere. It sounds like he's to my right. Let's kill this guy behind me. He's kind of nearby. Is he up here somewhere? Yes. Maybe. Oh, Enderman. I heard your sounds. I should just dig to you. I'm worried about my pick running out. Okay, I hear him here. He's above me somewhere. Okay. Oops, come on. He is very nearby. Oh boy. I found him. Kind of. Found the cave that he and his friends are in. Kind of in a dangerous spot, because I hear a bunch of skeletons. But there are multiple Endermen. There they are. Oh gosh. I need to run. I need to stay alive. Okay, it's from that spider dungeon. Great. If I can kill off... I don't think they'll despawn if I can kill off the skeletons, which unfortunately there were like 4 of at least. Okay, one of them sees me. Or I could try to... Is there any other way to deal with these guys? I don't think so. And then the Enderman? Yeah. I just need to kill off some bad guys, and I think we can do this. Oh, but I should be cooking up my last piece of iron while I'm doing it. Yeah. And unfortunately, am I near another zombie dungeon? Gosh darn it. It sounds like I might be, but hopefully the zombies can't get to me. Oh, I can see the Enderman. So if I can... do that. Please drop an Ender Pearl. Yes! 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 Hopper. We're gonna get a good time. Yay! 35 minutes and 3 seconds. I am reasonably pleased with that. I don't know that I did this last bit as efficiently as possible. I am curious. I did manage to stay alive, which I'm pretty happy about, because there were some dangerous things there. I obviously got very lucky with the diamonds. I'm curious if I had gone back through this area where it was a wide open cave system, if I would have found diamonds by going in some other direction. I think originally I was coming from over here somewhere. Yeah. Here's where I had watered out some lava. There's diamonds right over here, but this cave doesn't seem to be connected to anything. And there are diamonds over here. So if I'd walked around the cave, I probably would have found diamonds. But it was a little bit dangerous with all the mobs. Here is the zombie spawner that I was hearing, but was not connected to my cave system. So I was kind of safe from them. Okay, so that gives me a sense of what was going on down there. But that was a time that I'm very proud of for a blind run. And let's go reanalyze the beginning portion of the card. We got lucky that we found the desert pyramid, which kind of gave me free TNT, although there was, honestly, I could craft the TNT out of the gunpowder and sand I found in the chest there as well. We got lucky that we found an enchanted golden apple. We got lucky that we found a saddle, I think in the first dungeon we were in, but we heard a couple of other dungeons, and so we would have had more opportunities to get that. It took us a little bit of time to find the cows and the jungle, but kind of an average amount of time, I think, for finding those items. We got lucky that all of the gold was given to us in the desert temple. So yeah, there were a few bits of good luck on this card, but I also feel like for the most part I played the card pretty well. There are certainly still places I could have executed faster, but I'm very pleased with that result. So I hope as always that you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Minecraft Bingo. Bye-bye.